Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally upon us. It is unicorn season. That's right. Today on the FCC grant website, we have proof, inevitable proof, that there will be an EVO 2. I'm wearing my unicorn hat, so don't strike me down. Yes, this is a horn, and I am happy to see you. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And today I've got a actually pretty interesting episode for you. Today on the FCC website, the proposed EVO 2. Now I want you guys to clearly take everything I'm about to show you with a grain of salt, because Autel could easily scrap all of this after this video goes live. And don't message them asking them for any sort of ETAs, because again, we're just going by what's on the FCC grant website. There is no tentative release time or release date, but it's cool to see, so let's go over it, shall we? So if you go out to the website, and I'll be sure to include this in the link in the description below, we can see the proposed new body, and it's somewhat very similar to what we've already known with the existing EVO. It has that same color, and I don't know if it's finished or not, but maybe they listened to me. Maybe that's a matte finished, maybe. But looks pretty good. You can also see a cover of the gimbal along with the new covers. Gimbal looks completely redesigned. It is a true 3-axis gimbal from what it looks like. And we are going to see a 1-inch sensor. Finally, that's what we've all wanted to see. Everybody has asked for the 1-inch. Give me just an inch. And they gave you an inch and a mile. So that is pretty awesome. Looks like there's some also new improved obstacle avoidance, at least from what we can see on the photos. They've done a complete teardown on this device, and I've got to say, it is pretty impressive. So what can we expect out of this new EVO? They are going to be boasting at least a 40-minute flight time. 1-inch sensor, capable resolutions of 6K and 8K proposed, and the controller frequencies are relatively similar. I do see signs of 900 megahertz bands as well, but whether or not those will be enabled for public use will be to be seen at release. All in all, the battery tray looks a little bit different. It looks like this design actually slides inside of the device instead of clipping on the backside, which, love it or hate it, I really don't care either or way, but I sort of like those slide-in designs. I think they are a lot more secure. The gimbal itself looks way beefier than the previous version, and because it is a true axis gimbal, I think that will skirt having some of those, horizon tilt issues that we've seen in the past that plagued the EVO when it first came out. This could be the first time Autel really nails that gimbal. It is also proposed that is an interchangeable gimbal, which means it will be able to accommodate more designs of cameras than just what it ships with at launch. Again, we don't have any sort of launch date. And again, this is all based upon what we're seeing here on the FCC grant website. Links will be in the description below. But from what this looks like, this could be a potential Mavic 3 competitor. Again, Mavic 3 is not even announced yet. We don't even know when that's coming, but while we're talking unicorns, we might as well throw that into the mix here as a potential candidate. But all in all, this looks to be pretty impressive. There's lots of photos, lots of specs here if you want to scour over this whole deal. The battery has been upped in size as well. We're going to what looks to be, let me just zoom in on here, 7,100 milliamps over the 4,000 milliamp on the EVO. Obviously, with having more obstacle avoidance, a larger camera and larger sensor, probably more processing power, was the need to have a larger battery. And then also to scoop that extra, 10 or 15 minutes of flight, that was definitely needed. Really, really impressed and excited. I can't stress the excitement enough. This is drone season, folks. Holiday season. 2020 is going to be a very impressive year, and it looks like it's going to start off with some pretty hefty competition between Skydio, DJI, and Autel rounding out the mix. Whew, that's a mouthful. But if you want to know more about this, again, all the links will be down in the description below. I don't want to go too heavy on the specs because there's a lot we still don't know, but the photos are definitely evident enough to prove that we will see a successor to the original EVO, which is what a lot of Autel fans have wanted. We wanted a 1-inch sensor from the start. We were promised a 1-inch sensor back when they showed some prototypes. But as Autel goes, they are a team that is dedicated to quality. And if it's not meant to be when it first launches, it wasn't meant to be. So this redesign definitely looks dope. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And as always, stay original.